we're the kind of club that we're together. Because if you look at us, there's not many people outside Arsenal fans who like Arsenal Football Club. And that's why we're, as a club and players and everything, we're together. And that's all that matters.
What's good, people? Welcome back to the Arsenal Bloodline. We're back again for another episode of the Red and White Aftermath. With me, Julz, and my brother Elts. What's good,
what's happening? What's going on? What's going on? How you doing?
Yeah, have you recovered from the Emirates yet?
Oh man, still floating, man. Still floating, still buzzing.
I can imagine, man. I can imagine it was a great day for all Gooners around the world. The parading of Eberechi Eze. Great day, great game, goals. Gyökeres, Starman, off the mark in the Prem.
Bang.
And we couldn't have asked for a better day, really. But guys, we're going to get into that game and we're going to talk about some of the other games that happened over the weekend. But first of all, bruv, tell me about that Emirates atmosphere.
Brilliant. I think, I've been to like countless opening day fixtures, but that one, there was something special about that game, man. Something special about the day, the atmosphere. Everyone was absolutely buzzing. Chatting to loads of fans before the game, and the optimism was through the roof. The levels of excitement. Good, no one knew. I mean, heading up to the Emirates, I had no idea that we'd parade Eze, that we'd announce it. I thought typically Arsenal, we do things quiet. We take quite long to make.
Yeah, you told me Monday or something, innit? And I was
thinking Monday.
Get the hell out of it. Monday it was like, whoa, that's too.
I know.
Long. I need to see some. I need to see videos. I need to see him. I need to see something. But yeah, I was quite pleased when you told me that, and then they confirmed it while I was watching the game anyway. So I was like, yes, it was nice. But I could see that there was a vibe there. Everyone was in good spirits. There was like, the mood was great, It
happens, isn't it? Before certain games, you just know. There's certain games you would have felt it. The Man City game last year. There's just a vibe in the game which kind of gives you an indication of what kind of atmosphere you're going to get inside the stadium. And it's just then whether the team can respond to that and live up to that as well. And obviously the team did today on Saturday. But yeah, you could just feel it. There was a magical atmosphere before the game, and Arteta mentioned it as well, and he was absolutely right. You could feel the vibe, and then the Eze announcement and the presentation on the pitch was just magical.
Topped it off, man. So you were live at the Emirates. You watched the game live. I was at home. I was watching the game. We started off well, very aggressive on the front foot, doing some nice things. But then we got into a period where we ran out of ideas again, and we just started sideways passing, no penetration again. What was the mood like at that point?
I think it's just sort of that kind of familiar feeling again of, okay, we started the game really well, a lot of energy and a lot of excitement. Then, because we weren't having much success, again, that 20-minute period, that point where you look at the clock and you think, hold on a minute, 20 minutes is gone. I've got this tradition that when I'm at games, I always look at the clock after 20 minutes and I'm recounting, okay, what have we done in that 20 minutes? Have we stretched the goalkeeper? Have we tested them? Have we created anything clear cut? And once again, after 20 minutes, I was to get frustration. I think the fans started to get a little bit frustrated. The players started to get frustrated. And they seem to go back to a status. They go back into this status quo of the sideways again. And it becomes slow and lethargic or slow.
Becomes safe, doesn't it? Safe football.
Safe,
do what you know.
Yeah, and then doing what we know is what we've been doing over the past year or so, which is relying on the set pieces. And that's how we scored a goal. Declan Rice, amazing delivery.
Tremendous quality. That guy's got that right foot.
It's like
how has he had this quality and it's no one's utilised it before?
Well, he hasn't utilised it. You'd think that he would be, he's a vocal lad. Surely he knew he had this capability. I mean,
he must have had this from way back, like when he was a kid at West Ham or even Chelsea. But I'm thinking I'd be doing this in all games. He should be the focal point of all set pieces. He should be having more shots on goal as well.
All set pieces, bro. I'm still noticing that in games, Odegaard still seems to have this hierarchy of taking set pieces. And the thing with that is, I wouldn't mind, but he's not very good. Odegaard. He hits the first man.
His record is poor.
Over and over again. I'm not talking about the direct free kicks. I'm talking about putting the ball in the box. For some reason, he's still got some kind of he's got some form of authority on free kicks, and he's just not very good. Whether it's direct free kick, shooting, or whether it's even getting the ball in the box, it's poor. He's hitting the first man every single time. I don't understand why he's still being, given that responsibility. I know he's captain, but not get him off that for me.
I'm wondering if that comes down to Arteta, because I've noticed that when Yeri's on, he takes over the free kick roles in the same
He's
areas.
good. He's very good at taking free kicks.
But I'm wondering if that's an Arteta thing. He wants a left-footed player to swing the ball in for some reason. I don't know. That's my only guess, is because Nwaneri instantly took up that mantle rather than Rice.
All right, then, if that's the case, then let Saka take it. I'd have more confidence in Saka's delivery than Odegaard's at this point.
That's a good point. We've got quite a few left-footed players. I'm sure they can put a better ball in.
Because on the left, Saka takes corners, doesn't he? When the corners in swinging from the right, Saka takes.
And he's got great delivery. You're right.
He's got great delivery. So get Odegaard off the.
Maybe it's a case of players speaking up and saying their piece and saying, "Look, let's try it. Let's try an alternative person." You know what I mean? But getting back to the game, how did you feel Gyökeres fared in the first half?
Not very well, if I'm being honest.
He didn't get much, really, did he?
He didn't get much. His touch wasn't great in a lot of transitional moments where it needed a better touch. He wasn't great. But one thing I do like about Victor Gyökeres is his work rate is good. He's got a great steely determination. He's always working hard. He's always running, never stops. So that's a plus. But I didn't think he was having a great game. He had a great chance. We won the ball high up the pitch.
When he was in the box on his own.
He snatched it rather than if he just controls it, he scores.
If he controls that,
he snatches it. I think he doesn't know he's got so much space, does he? And he's really snatched at it. And I was a bit concerned going into half time about him. But one thing about him, his determination will see him through a lot of hard games, I think. And it's his determination that got him the goal in the second half.
I'm gonna give him on that one. I think he was slightly off balance and he wasn't. You know, when something comes to you like that, you do snatch at it. You don't think, I've got massive loads of time. If he was that kind of player to actually take a look, he probably would have just dispatched that with ease. But I thought his hold-up play was decent. He's quite strong, physical. Yeah. Looks like he likes to battle, doesn't he? He likes to right, you want to fight? Let's fight. You know? So a bit like Kai, he likes to fight and scrap. So I like that in him. And I was not expecting him to score the goal like that, so easy. That's what he does in Portugal. That's what he did in Portugal. Goals like that. You see a lot of that dancing in the box. I call it dancing in the box. And he did it with ease. And I was like, hold on. I know it's Leeds, but Leeds players, come on, they're tough guys.
Yeah.
He just walks into the box and thought, have that.
You said that, didn't you? You said he's not going to score those dancey goals that he scored in Portugal.
That's what I
thought about you when he scored.
Bro, I was jumping up and down, bro. I was like, what? Oh, no, he is. Okay, I'll take that all day long.
He can do it. Yeah, man, he can do it.
He can do it. So, he's not. He is that guy, bro. I'm very confident in him now. He's got a lot of confidence now after taking those 2 goals. And for me, he's gonna kick on 100% in all games. If he gets the chances, he will take them. And he's so much more to come from this guy, bro. Trust me, there's so much more to come from this guy.
I hope so.
I was quite pleased with him. And let's talk about the man of the match. Let's talk about the man of the match, Jurriën Timber. How good is this guy, bro?
He's amazing. Is this guy? I think he's Arteta's best signing. I really do. I think he's what a gem. And there was so much nervousness about him when he got injured. Again, I was there that day. That was the opening day. 2 years.
Forest, isn't it?
Yeah, and he went down. No one around him, and you knew it was going to be a massive injury. Ended up ruling him out for the season. And then you think, is he going to recover? Is he going to be the same? Not that we knew too much about him to say whether he'd be the same. But you know what I mean? Is that gonna derail him? But he's come back. Last season he was immense. He played so many minutes, which I didn't expect him to play. But there's nothing about his game which I can pick out as a weakness. He's got everything. He's not a slouch. He's very, very strong. As a one-on-one defender, I've not seen him beaten yet on a one-on-one. I don't think it's possible to get past him because I've not seen him.
He's got good technique, bro.
Yeah, he's got good feet. Great feet.
For a defender, he's very, very techie. I'm like,
he's like a midfielder.
Because of his strength, he's like that's what he is. Bang on, bro. He's like a midfield player, and this guy can play across the back line. That is what a bonus he is for us. Yeah, across that back line.
Across the back line, and his levels doesn't drop.
Don't drop. It's just It's the guy is he so much deserved that man of the match. That was a performance,
100%.
And that, I mean, what? Yeah. And remember, I did say to you, I thought if he would have stayed fit that season, we would have won the league. I didn't even know the guy. I was very confident in being the missing piece, being that guy in those moments.
I give you your dues, brother. I remember you were singing these praises very early.
There's something about this guy. I can't remember what I've seen of him, but I thought this is the guy that could have filled in when Saliba got injured, and he would have made no silly mistakes would have happened in that season. It could have changed the fortunes of quite a lot of players coming here. To be fair, like maybe Raya wouldn't be here, possibly because Ramsdale would have been a Premier League winning goalkeeper. I don't know, but yeah, tremendous player.
What's interesting about Jurriën is we brought him in, right? We already had Benny Blanco there, and when he arrived, it was almost like, all right, so it's going to be him versus Benny to sort of battle for that right back spot. Then obviously, as we spoke about, Jurriën got injured for the whole season in his debut season. Then the following season, which was last season, Benny's out for pretty much the whole season as well. So we've never really seen that battle. But I'll be honest with you, bro, and I do love Ben White. Like, I really, really love Ben White as a football player. But I don't think it's much of a competition. I don't think it's a battle. I think if Timber's fit, Timber starts for me, and Benny just has to come in as and when. That's how I feel. And again, it's no shade. I love Ben White. But I think Jurriën Timber's another level, man. I think he's another level to Ben White.
Definitely. And remember, I also spoke about using the overlap, which he's good at. But what I liked is Saka made the run and he passed it to Saka first time, which is I want to see the other way around. I want to see Saka, you pass to Timber. Trust him. He knows what he's doing. And I hope.
That's the word there. You just used the word trust. Sometimes I wonder,
trust him.
Does Saka trust him as much as he trusts Ben White?
Because it feels like he doesn't trust him.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You know what I mean? So I hope that he thinks, you know what? No, this guy's a baller. He's a top player. He's in my team. You know, give him his dues. But bruv, any other performances during the game that stood out to you?
Absolutely.
I know Zubimendi was quality. Rice was quality again.
Them two were brilliant together. You know. I want to speak about Ethan Nwaneri because he came on and bruv, again, no shade to anybody. I love Martin Odegaard, but when sometimes Odegaard gets the ball, he's got this tendency to hold onto the ball and slow down. Dilly dallies. When Nwaneri came on, we just seemed to have a little bit more fluency and there was a drive there, and freedom to the team. And I'm just like, I wouldn't mind seeing Nwaneri. Look, we don't know. I guess we'll talk about the injuries in a second, but don't know if Odegaard will be fit for Sunday. But if he's not, I'm cool. Start Ethan Nwaneri in that spot because I think he's got more fluidity when he's in the team.
I would back that because I don't feel fearful now. I don't feel fearful, like you said. We don't have to worry about these men getting injured. You know, it's like these guys can come in for a couple of games.
Absolutely.
And like I said to you, bro, Arteta has to be ruthless. It's like, look, if you're not doing it, these men are coming in now. This is how it's got to be. It must be. I want Martinelli sitting there on that bench, not even coming on, fuming and thinking, right, I'm going to show you in training now. I'm going to show you when I get my opportunity, I'm doing bits. That's what I want to see from these guys now. So, yeah, like you said, and I want to give a mention to Calafiori. I thought he had a really good game
as
well. You know what? I like the fact that he was overlapping as well when he was getting the ball on the overlap. I was loving that, bro. I was loving it. The only
he's brave and he's adventurous, and he gives us another element in the team of attack.
It kind of worked when he got forward because I've noticed there was cover. There was cover because Declan Rice drops into the back four.
Yeah,
and Gabriel can swing round to the left, so that was working perfectly. All I'm worried about sometimes, brother, is our delivery into the box. It's not quite accurate.
It's not the best.
Enough.
No, it's not the best.
It's not the best, but that needs to be. They need to practice that or do some drills or something because if we get that right, bruv, there's more and more goals.
Agreed. And I think as well with Calafiori, when he's on the pitch as an offensive, we're better on the overlap because he likes to overlap. He likes to take that risk. He'll overlap with his winger. Miles don't do that as much, but what Miles is good, he underlaps. He goes central. He'll drop that shoulder and drive. Which Calafiori doesn't do that. He goes on the outside. Yeah. So we've got two options on the left to use depending on the opponent.
Which is yeah, exactly. But that's it. I just want to say, depending on who we're playing, it makes sense because Miles likes to look to break the lines, right? He's looking to come inside and quick pass through the lines, which I think you're gonna see him pull off one of them for Gyökeres. You're gonna see it happen, brother. And we're gonna be like, yeah, we know, we called it. We're calling it now. It's going to happen, right?
I wanted to ask you about another player, Noni. What do you think?
Yeah, I was impressed with Madueke. The left side's clearly not his strongest side, but he done okay. He linked up well with Calafiori on that side. And again, like I said, it's just a delivery. Final ball, got to practice that and get that better. And once he gets his confidence playing on that side, I think he'll be all right. But the moment he switched over to the right, you could see his shoulders relax. And he was at it. I was like, my God, he ripped man up straight away. He did a little kind of cheeky back heel. I can't remember who it was, bro. I was getting excited. and then he took him off. He took him off, and I was like, oh, but hold on, enter Max Dalman. I was like,
oh gosh, let's talk about him.
Hang on, let's talk about this. Whoa. The man had a full 30 minutes plus.
And more.
I was like, what? I was like, hold on, you're giving this guy 30 minutes. I know it's 4-0, but that's not the point. The man's 15. He hasn't got his man strength.
The boy is 15.
Yeah, the boy is 15. Yeah, the man is 15.
He's not even a man yet. He's the same age, guys. He's the same age as my son. That just blows my mind to bits.
That is crazy, bro. That is crazy to be on a pitch full of big men, and the guy he was ripping up was some big blonks. Goodmanson was big and blonks, and he couldn't understand what was happening to him.
You know what though?
He was complaining to the linesman.
Kudos for Arteta for doing that though, because this is what we want to see more of, Mikel. Taking risk, like entrusting your players, man. And you see the results, the benefits, the advantages it gives us. We're winning 4-0. Why not? We're not going to lose the game. We're not going to drop points from this point on. Do it. And those are things sometimes last season I don't think he was doing enough of. You know, like the Carabao Cup games, winning 2-0 when you're bringing on Saka. No, don't bring on Saka. You know what I mean? What are you bringing on Saka for? And you see the impact that has on Saka. You saw it with these hamstring injuries he's getting. Yeah. No, give him a rest. Let him have a break. Let him chill. Now it's time for the likes of Ranieri's and your Dalmans, and you can see what they can do there. So talented.
Let them, you know what I mean? Let them cook, bruv. Let these men cook.
How excited are you, though, bruv? How excited are you for Max? Like, how much of an impact can he have on the team this season? And you know, do you reckon that he'll get even more Premier League minutes?
I think he'll get more Premier League minutes. Obviously, he's going to get the odd like 5-10 minutes every then. But when we're in games like that where we've wrapped up the game,
in charge,
that's what you do. Bring him on and let him go. Because you know what? He wanted to take that penalty. That's the thing. And you can see he wanted to score so badly in that game. It was ridiculous. To the point that level, this guy's so I thought Ranieri, when we had him, I was thinking, my gosh, this guy does some stuff. Man scoring in Champions League, Premier Leagues against the champions. I'm thinking, what is going on here? This guy wants to score. And I think he's probably saying to himself, I'm scoring today. And I love that attitude. Yeah. He doesn't care, but he don't care about big man on the pitch. I'm shooting. He don't care.
Did you notice though, when we got that penalty, Eucharist, he was hovering around Declan, because obviously Declan had the ball. We've got this thing now. The penalty, the one who's got the ball isn't the one taking the penalty.
He kind of like, to stop the nonsense,
So Declan had the ball, and Eucharist was just hovering around him like, yo, don't even think about giving that ball to Max Dalman.
You know what it was? You know what it was with Eucharist? You know what it is with Eucharist? Obviously in Portugal, they probably don't do that, innit? He doesn't realise that here, you have to protect the ball so that you don't get the nonsense with the goalkeeper and stuff. And then but I love the celebration with the hair. I love that. That was great because
it goes to show, doesn't it, that players they do see what's being said on social media. They see,
they hear it, and I think sometimes they can't help. Okay. You know what I mean? They can't help but hear the noise sometimes. Yeah. Overall, bruv, it was a good performance in the end. We dispatched a team like we always said we should be doing, especially at home. Get the job done. No mucking about. 5 shots on target, 5 goals. End of story. That's
okay. I just want to ask you though. I mean, obviously we've won 5-0. Everyone's happy. Magical day. In terms of the performance, the fluency, the fluidity of the team, were you happy with it?
The first 10 minutes was great. That's how we should start like that. Fast, sharp, on the front foot, looking to get in behind straight away from the get go. Then it obviously went into that lull period where we kind of just went back to basics and didn't know what to do. Obviously at half time, we got the goals. Obviously, that helps calm the nerves. And I think at half time, yes, words were said. Instant impact change. We got on the front foot again, remained dominant, aggressive, and that's what we got to do. Just take risks, because I think what it is with this team is they don't want to take risks all the time. They're too stuck in their ways of keep it safe. Pass the ball. If you lose the ball, just get it back. I don't understand the mentality of but what if we lose the ball? It doesn't matter if you lose the ball. Go and get it back.
Win it back.
And then try again.
That was my issue. Is that, and this is where I do really feel sorry for Victor. He's making runs all the time. He's trying to. He's timing his runs, and the pass isn't always coming.
It's not coming. They're always swinging out wide,
going wide. And this is where I have to look at the captain as the main protagonist with this. You're supposed to be leading that. You're supposed to be the chief creator, as not just the captain, but you're the chief creator. You're wearing that number 8, and there was times again where he could have made that pass, and he's just holding on to it. Then he goes for the safer option out on the wing, and that's what's got to change a little bit.
Yeah, and I think, like you said,
I think, bro, I think as well that is where I'm really interested to see what Eze brings. Because I think once he's got that ball, he's either driving towards that box or he's looking for that pass. And I think that's the difference between him
and also he'll shoot.
And
he can wrap them. Yeah, he can wrap them. We know it. We've seen him wrap. He's wrapped against us last season. You know what I mean? So
I got an interesting question for you, bro.
Go on.
This is one that just came into my head. I want to see what you say.
Shoot.
It's Anfield.
Yeah.
It's the 88th minute. It's 1-1. Actually, no, we're going to go deep into injury time. It's the 94th minute. There's 6 minutes injury time. It's 1-1. And we get a very appetizing free kick just outside the box. You've got Gyökeres, Eze, and Declan Rice all standing over it. Who's taking it for you?
Okay, so it's all on from the it's on the left side with their right foot, or is it this?
It's
side
on the left
right
side.
Foot?
It's on the left side with
so
the
it's
right.
Normal
foot.
side, all right.
So think Declan Rice against Real Madrid, but maybe not so far out.
I think I haven't seen Gyökeres take a free kick, by the way, so I don't know.
He scored plenty of them.
Is he? I don't know. So he's out for me. I think I'd just go with Eze. Because he's the more accomplished freak. Well, out of him and Rice, he's the more accomplished. He's used to doing it. Well, Rice, all right, he's had the 2 against Real Madrid, but he's not actually a free kick taker yet. So I'd go with Eze, and plus Eze can smash him as well by the looks of it. So yeah, I think we're letting the main guy do it.
The new number 10, man.
Yeah,
bro, it's so surreal, man. I'm so happy, bro. I'm just so happy, man. Like watching the interview with Righty.
It was meant to be clearly. And from he said himself, he's always thought about it. He's 4 years on trial. That's mental to think about that. He's been thinking about, right, I need to play well, especially at the Emirates, because I need to show these man I'm supposed to be here. That's crazy, because no one saw that coming. I didn't see it coming. We've all talked about, Eze, wouldn't it be great to have Eze? Wouldn't it be great to have Eze? But no one's really thinking it's going to happen. I don't know.
He's the second sign like that now, because I remember Declan, he was another one that I thought I'd love to have at Arsenal. I said it for years. I'd love to have this guy at Arsenal, but never thought it was possible. I just always thought he'd end up at Chelsea or
someone else. Somewhere
Man
else,
City or the fact that we've got Declan and now Eze as well. I just, again, like you said, a player that for years we spoke about. Oh, who would you get? Eze or Elise?
Yeah, man.
And to have him here, it's just so surreal. At number 10 as well, man.
It's just written. That was written because the number 10 was been free for a year.
Yeah. Bro, Ian Wright came to us when he was 27 from Crystal Palace. He's the one that does the interview. It's just so beautiful, honestly.
It's perfect. It was a perfect video. It was a perfect welcome. You know what I mean?
Noise, when he came out, the noise, it was like it was Mbappe or someone, or do you know what I mean? A player of like that, Oh man, I've never known. Well, I mean, it's happened in the past with Declan and Özil was a big moment. I remember Özil was a massive moment, but this just feels different. It feels different.
It feels like it's meant to be. This is
one of our own coming home.
A homecoming. You know what I mean? It's a homecoming.
Amazing.
And like you said, like with the experience, if those that can remember, like the Ian Wright coming and what he did, it's like it's like part 2. it's mental.
Yeah. Like one of his nephews or something.
It's just mental. But anyway, bruv, let's wrap that up now. We 5-0 win. We're happy. We're gonna move on the next game.
Top of the league as well, by the way. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, top of the. Okay, so taking a look at the other games during this weekend's fixtures, starting with West Ham versus Chelsea at the London Stadium. It ended 5-1 to Chelsea, and West Ham are in disarray.
They are in disarray, bruv. I missed the large majority of the first half. When I got in, it was 1-0, and then Chelsea just went on a scoring spree. Literally, the minute I turned the TV on,
I can categorically say so did West Ham. They missed most of that first half.
I think they're in big trouble this season, bro. We spoke about it in the season's preview video, and
we did.
We earmarked West Ham as one of the teams that would be in a dogfight, and unless they do something pretty severe and pretty quickly, then they could get dragged into a big scrap for survival. I think Graham Potter has got maybe 3 games to save his West Ham career.
3 games? Wow.
Yeah, that might be generous. That might be generous. They just look poor. They look void of ideas, void of quality. They've only really got Bowen, as we spoke about. I mean, outside of Bowen, who's their go-to guy? What, Fulcrook?
Nah, he's had too many injuries in his first season, and he doesn't look like he's up to speed with the Premiership yet for me.
He's been there 2 years.
Yeah. He's been on the bench more time. He's been on the injury room more times. He's been on the pitch. To be fair, so that doesn't help. Also,
but
before the game started,
Chelsea look good.
Yeah, and that's without Cole Palmer, who went off injured in the warm up. So yeah, João Pedro looks very much at home in the Chelsea kit. That youngster from Brazil, yes, you can see he's raw. Do you know who he reminds me of? Bruv?
Oscar? Ramirez?
No, the one Martinelli. Very old Chelsea boys. Eager. Yeah, that I can't remember his name. Esteval. Yeah, he was in the Club World Cup. Looked very good there. But he reminds me, he's got that hunger, the same hunger Martinelli had, and exuberance is what this guy seems to have. So let's see how that lasts.
Let's see. Yeah, got 3 points for Chelsea. Let's quickly wrap over what we went with. Me and my brother, we both predicted Chelsea wins, but not by that margin. I think, Joel, you went for 2-1 to Chelssie, and I went with 2-0. So we were both a little bit short in terms of the amount of goals.
Okay, not bad at all. Let's see. Some of the other big games during the weekend was the lunchtime kickoff on Saturday. Man City versus Spurs. Very interesting game. Very interesting. Another stellar performance from Tottenham. It has to be said. Man City looking out of sorts and no ideas whatsoever. Same. Tiki-taka football.
I think Spurs are really good, weren't they?
And you called it, bruv. You called it under Thomas Frank.
Yeah. They just look organised. They've got a structure there. You can't penetrate them the way you could last season. They look like absolute chalk and cheese. Spurs.
I told you, bruv, didn't I? A better version of Brentford. That's what it is. That's what you're getting. You get better players, but the same system. It's exactly the same as Brentford. There's no question. They play this. It's the same system, the same style. Very aggressive. On the press, and they hit the wings quickly, and then they're on you. I didn't feel them scoring at all, not at all. And that mistake by Trafford is disgraceful, absolute disgrace.
Yeah. But you know what? Credit to Spurs. They did what they seem to always do year in, year out when they play against City. They turn into this. Don't know, man. They're the kryptonite, aren't they?
Yep.
To Man City, so. They really are City's biggest bogus team. I guess we shouldn't really be surprised that they've got the 3 points. Credit to Spurs, they put in a good performance defensively. They were solid, and they hit City on the counter attack. Like you said, fortunate through a awful mistake from Trafford, and also Trafford was lucky maybe not to have seen red for that challenge on Kudos as well.
Yeah.
Not a great day at the office for him, but City for me are unknown quantity, which is why I guess I had them third. And you had them finishing fourth, I think. So, yeah. You went for
1-0.
1-0. I went for 2-0 City. We both got that completely wrong. 2-0 Spurs.
Tremendous. All right, bro. Let's get to the Sunday's big game. Let's get to that one. The one that we said would be very, very interesting. And you was right again. Fulham versus Man United at Craven Cottage. Ended in a 1-1 draw.
Yeah,
and
I wasn't shocked by it. I thought Man United were okay, but nothing, nothing too enterprising. I wasn't that overly impressed. It just looked like Man United from last season, but slightly improved. Still struggling to create chances. Still struggling to get goals. Still look culpable at the back.
The midfield looked weak again. The
midfield look weak, bro. And why is he? You got Kobe Mainoo on the bench.
There's something going on there, bro. There's something going on there because why on earth is he persisting with what's his name? Casemiro. Why Kobe Mainoo? This guy played in the European Cup final, was brilliant in that competition, and you've just mugged him off. And what I like about Kobe Mainoo, he doesn't say anything. He doesn't, throw his toys out the pram. So who knows?
Yeah, strange one that. Yeah, not starting Sesko as well. Maybe he's not fit, but
I don't think he's fit. To be honest, I don't think he's fit. I don't think he's fit at all. Because when he came on, he didn't see him again. He was anonymous.
From when he did touch the ball, he gave the ball away a couple of times. Tried to be a bit over elaborate, and just much of the same really for Man United for me, bro.
Huffing and puffing again.
A lot of huffing and puffing, but where's the real quality in the key moments? I didn't see it. So
they had the first 10 minutes. You'd say 10 minutes fast start again. And that's why I thought, oh, here, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I expect to see. It's quick start, but didn't capitalise, hit the post. And then from there, died off. Chances, like you said, were far and few between. And then Bruno Fernandes, yes, we know he's a moaner. He complains a lot. But that's, again, it's not professional. Just do your job. As Roy Keane would say, do your job.
Just do your job.
Do your job. That was great. Yeah. And you're whining about the referee bumping you. What's that got to do with you taking a penalty? It's a free shot and goal. You've scored, how many penalties has he scored in his career? Get on with it. Win the game, and win the game, and albeit it wouldn't be a great performance, but win the game for your team. You're the captain as well. Yeah,
that cost him in the end. I thought Fulham were good. In the second half, Fulham were good.
Second half, they were really excellent, Fulham, man. They was playing that ball back. Iwobi was, doing it. He was cooking in that midfield there. And when Smith Rowe came on, they linked up very well together, and they were very unlucky not to get the winner. Just very a bit of quality lacking. Just lacking that bit of quality. That's all it was. Just
the goal was made in Arsenal, wasn't it? It was an Arsenal-made goal.
It was a great finish. It was a great goal.
Smith Rowe. Good assist from.
I was pleased. I was pleased for him.
Iwobi. Yeah. So all right, bro. So just to wrap that up, you said Man United would win 3-0.
I said 3-0. I gave him a clean sheet, bro.
Gave him a clean sheet, bro. And I correctly went with 1-0 because I don't believe in Man United at all.
Man United are like Father Christmas, boy. I don't believe in Man United.
Yeah.
So, guys, that was a recap of this weekend's football. We're going to get into the MVP of the week and the donut of the week. Bruv, over to you. So, who are we going for MPV?
My MVP of this weekend is 100% our magnificent defender, and I'm going to call him defender. I'm not going to specify where he plays because he plays all over the place, mate.
Yeah,
is Urian Timber again. Absolutely
excellent performance.
Brilliant. What a brilliant. I love this guy. I really, really love Urian Timber. He is one of our best players. He's one of Arteta's best signings by a million miles for me. What a gem. 2 goals at the weekend. And he's taken off from Gabriel now for being our most dangerous man at corners.
I think they've switched it up a bit now. So
they've switched it up a little bit. He's not even the tallest, is he? What is he, 5'9", maybe?
5'9", 5'10". That's
something like that.
But he's very good in the air. So.
One-on-one defending, intelligence, his strength, everything about him. I just love him, and I thought he was excellent on Saturday. Of course, he got Saka's goal. We got the assist for Saka's goal as well.
Yes, not to forget that.
And it was a brilliant pass for Saka as well. He didn't even have to touch it; just literally ran onto it.
No,
bang.
That was it. That's when you know a pass is good. You don't have
absolutely
to touch
brilliant.
It.
So he's the MVP of the week for me.
Okay, and donut of the week. I think there's a couple of contenders here.
There's a couple of contenders. I had my mind made up that it was going to James Trafford. Because that awful mistake
ridiculous.
He made, awful,
ridiculous.
And then the challenge on Kudus as well, which he got away with, which really should have maybe seen a red for as well. So he didn't have the greatest of days. So he was all set for my donut of the weekend, but it got snatched from him by a certain Mr. Fernandes of Man United. Bruno, dairy me. He's Man United have been gifted a penalty, which no one called for, by the way. No one even called for this penalty. They got gifted a penalty. And as he's stepping up to take it, the referee's accidentally bumped into him. And my God, I mean, talking about throwing your toys out the pram, he's allowed that to get into his head. A simple bump into the referee. And then he's blazed it over. And you're thinking to yourself, I bet he lost his head there because he bumped into his referee.
He did, because he seemed to be angry when he hit that. It was so much power, ferocity.
But you see what made it worse? And this is what confirmed it for me that he's getting the donut of the weekend. He went into the post-match interview afterwards and just admitted it. He was like, yeah, the referee put me off my game and didn't apologise to me, and that's why I missed it. It's just like, oh, you absolute... You child.
That's clown behaviour.
That's clown behaviour. Yeah,
sorry, so that is not good enough. No.
Donut of the weekend for me.
I'll second that one. Yeah, you can have that, because to come out and admit it is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Well, the referee bumped into me, that's why come on, mate. A professional footballer can pay like 250 grand, 300 grand a week.
That's what Keane would say. You baby.
You big baby. Look at him. Baby.
Okay, guys. To wrap it up there, we're going to leave it there. Don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Thank you for watching. We've been Elts and Julz, and this has been the Elts Bloodline. Thank you for checking out the Red and White Aftermath. We'll be back next week for another episode. Stay tuned.
Peace
out.
See you later.